We are live. Hey, I'm here again. Day 11 of the fast. I slept 10 hours last night. I couldn't believe it. And it was nice, deep sleep. Oh my gosh, it felt so good. So I'm still not quite over it that I had such a good sleep. Something on my screen here. But, you know, I ate cooked food. So my body just needed, I guess, more to go towards digesting that food than keeping me awake. So I'll take it. So today I'm back on track with I'm eating raw for breakfast and lunch. So I got up like it was more around 6:30, I think, this morning, as opposed to 3 a.m. the night before. And I had my lemon water, 32 ounces, and then sat on my cushion. Then I made my celery juice and did an abdominal workout. And then I went out and I walked 3.5 miles. And then I had my heavy metal detox smoothie. I just love those with the wild blueberries and the orange and what else is in there? Bananas. I mean, what's not to like? Cilantro, which I love. And then the spirulina, the dulse, and the barley grass powder, barley grass juice powder. I, just hoping that it's helping my liver. That would be good. I go in Thursday, so I got another 2 days here. So today I'm making these butternut squash falafels with salad, and I thought, well, just in case you want to see, I'll come on and we can make them together. So the first thing I did is I had to roast the butternut squash. So I bought the butternut squash chunks at Costco, and they're already in chunks, but I cut them up a little bit more, diced them up, and then you roast them for 20, 25 minutes. And I put mine in the Breville at 400 for 25 minutes. It smells so good. I don't know if any of you probably all had roasted butternut squash, but oh, it's such a treat. So I'm just letting it cool for a few minutes. And then I put it in the food processor with everything else, form it into balls, put it on a sheet, and then I cook it for quite a while. So we won't stay on while I bake it, but I wanted to show you how simple it is to put it together because, it'd be so simple. And you don't have to soak beans and cook beans like we do with the garbanzo falafels. So this is pretty straightforward and simple. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look and see what Anthony does once you're off the cleanse food. Does he cook with beans? I know he cooks with millet and I think oats, but I haven't seen any recipes with beans. But I'm looking at all cleanse recipes, and I just got the brain protocol book too because that's a bunch of cleanse recipes, and I'm just gonna stay on it for a while because I still want to try to help my digestion. Um, I didn't realize how sluggish my digestion is. I mean, it's been all my life, so I don't even know if I can make a difference with it. But it's much better than it was when I was younger. Um, I mean, I remember plugging up toilets when I was just a kid. So, and I mean, a week or two would go by before I even had a bowel movement. So, I've been constipated most of my life, grew up in a real stressful situation. And seems like that's got me started. And then my intestines stretched. And of course, one doctor said it will never, ever get better again. But I think it's gotten much, much better. Something happened, probably hormonally, when I turned 50 and went through menopause. Things started to move. But it's still pretty sluggish, and I'm so encouraged by even just going plant-based and then going raw And it just seems like there are things that I've been able to do to help it. So I figure, what the heck? I'm gonna try everything I can. Dr. B's fiber fuel. Hey, Karen, are you only a few minutes? Are you doing the dessert class today, or you're just busy, girl? Um, I'm just gonna do the falafels today, so it's no big deal. I'm not gonna be on long either, more than a few minutes. So, pretty girl's mom, you made it. Hey, 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 hey to you. So today I had the heavy metal detox for breakfast. And then for lunch, I had the slaw that I got from Costco, which is a Brussels sprout slaw. And I added cilantro to it, and I put um, a Fuyi first persimmons in it that I just grabbed at Costco today. Oh, you got a Tuesday night Zoom group. Ah, yes. Okay. No worries. Thanks for coming for a minute. See, what else did I put it in? Oh, I put some pomegranate. They're on sale right now at Costco. And I made a little dressing out of orange. Took an orange and a scallion and some garlic and some chili peppers and about half a cup of water. And I made a dressing out of that, and then poured that all over it, and just really enjoyed chewing on that for a while. And then I had an apple. So that's lunch. And then for dinner, I plan on having these falafels on salad, um, and then some of my soup that I made last night, which is really delicious. So the salad for this is just spinach and oregano. And it's just 2 cups of each. So that'll be the easy peasy. So I just grabbed this spinach from Costco, and the arugula I got from Sprouts. And it just says loosely packed, so I'll just put some of each. I mean, 2 cups of greens is nothing. So, and that's my salad. That's it. I'll probably stick it in my chop bowl and chop it more. But I'm just going to fill the thing up with arugula and spinach, because I like lots of salad. I like chewing. Some people get tired of it, I know. I guess I do sometimes, but I, for the most part, like to chew. So I cooked my butternut squash. I roasted it for 25 minutes, and then I let it cool for 10 minutes. And now I'm going to toss it in my processor. So I need to grab it. And here it is, roasted. Isn't that pretty? So go ahead. If I can find my spatula here. And I'll toss it. Food processor. And I'll grab another silicone sheet to put the falafels on, to cook those after I'm done here. All right. So grab another sheet, because I don't want these all to burn on here. Kiefer! Yeah, aren't these great? Took me a while to get used to it. Yeah, right. Here's another sheet. And then I'm going to put in a cup of diced onion, which I've already diced. And a cup of cilantro. I'm supposed to put that in right away. Diced butternut squash, along with onion, garlic, cilantro, and the spices. Okay, goes in. He said loosely packed, but I like a lot of cilantro. And then a bunch of garlic. He put in 2, I put in 4. They were kind of small. I like lots of garlic. I don't think I have a real sensitive taster because I like a lot of stuff. And then there's ginger, cumin, and coriander in the spice blend. Stick that in. And some lemon. It is a tablespoon of fresh lemon, so I figure half of one of these big Costco lemons is a tablespoon. I think I was supposed to put that in too. Yep. So you blend it for a minute to 2 minutes and then form it into patties and stick it on the silicone. So here we go. Easy peasy. Hey, Joyce J. You watched the interview Jennifer did telling her story. Isn't that amazing? Oh my gosh. We were all like, I mean, nobody moved, I think. It was really something. Yes, it's posting. You're doing great. So I think I'll stop that in a second and scrape down the sides. Let's go ahead and scrape the sides down. Let's see, I need a spatula. Here we go. What would I do without all my toys, you guys? You gals. I don't know how we always turn everything into the guys. All right. Here we go. He says leave a few chunks in it, so I might stop it pretty quick here. Because it's not very chunky. So that's good enough. I want it to not get too liquidy. Hope I've gotten the squash in there. Okay, what does he say here? Just form the mixture into 12 balls, roughly the size of golf balls. So I'll probably go ahead and use an ice cream scoop. And let's see what we have here. I've got a little one and a bigger one. So I've got these two. Try one and then the other. So that's what, I don't quite have that on the camera. That's what that one does. And then you flatten it a little bit. I think that's a good size. So I'm going to go with that. Love these ice cream scoopers. They make the job so much easier. Let's take out the blade here. Cleans off pretty easily. There's 6. I don't know if we're going to get another 6, but we'll try. I think we are. What I'll do maybe is even add to some of the ones that are already made that I might have scrimped on, trying to make it last. Like this one. This one. What else? This one maybe. And this is just supposed to be 2 servings, so 6 a serving. And you just kind of flatten them a little bit. Make little falafels. A little bit more on that one. That's a big one now. I love it when the ingredients make ample. Of course, I sort of make that ample because, like if I'm cutting an onion and I have a little over a half cup or whatever they call for, this was a cup, then I just add the whole thing. Because what are you going to do with a little bit of onion? Except to let it sit and spoil in the refrigerator. So certain things you got to go exact ingredients, but things like this, you just get a little bit more. All right. So that is my falafel. That's it. So I just put this and I roast it for 30 minutes or until lightly brown, and then flip and bake for another 10 minutes. So that's what we got. Falafels. I think I'll flatten off the top there. Just to form them a little bit better. And actually, I should turn the oven back on to, is it another 400? Bake. He doesn't give a different temperature, so I'll go ahead and put it back on again. There we go. Get it heating up again while I'm flattening these guys out and rounding them up a little bit better. Like so. So I slept great last night. I feel good today. I went for a 3.5-mile walk. And when I got back, the guys were loading up the truck with the last load for the dump after the remodel. So all the remaining stuff, I helped gather it all up yesterday. Actually, that was pretty much me who gathered it all up and got it in the area where all of it is. And they worked, it took him all day. They loaded the truck, they drove it to the transfer station, and then they got everything out of there and brought it back here and cleaned it all, and then took it back to the U-Haul rental. So, job well done. And it just looks so much better having all that construction material picked up and taken away. Oh, the recipe, Joyce J. Here we go. Let me show you. This is Anthony Williams, the cleanse guy. And these are cleanse recipes since I've just done the cleanse for 18 days. And so I'm just trying a bunch of them. So yesterday I made his vegetable soup. I just got falafel all over this book, but it is my book. I bought it. Not that I want to get it all messed up, but anyway. So I bought this book. I also bought the brain saver recipe protocol brain shots book. So there's all kinds of recipes in there too. So the ones to read, I'm just reading. I got the brain saver book back out because I haven't really read that, but I've read the Cleanse to Heal, scan through the celery book, scan through the thyroid book. I'm getting the liver rescue book because the liver really is what I think I need to work on the most. And I just want to see if there's anything more I need to know. Basically, he feels that heavy metals, viruses, and okay. Yeah, so you got your brain saver protocols. Good. So check that out. Check the recipes in there. They look really good. I'll be making some of those too, but right now I'm still working on the basic Cleanse to Heal. Because there's plenty in here to keep me busy. Hey, Jean. The heavy detox drink. Oh, Paige. It is on page. In the Cleanse to Heal. That's what I've got it on. It's all over the Brain Saver book. There's a whole recipe or a whole chapter on it in the Brain Saver book, and he has the heavy metal detox smoothie is on page 300 in Cleanse to Heal. And but the whole chapter, he's got a smoothie bowl with it. He's got shots, heavy metal shots. I mean, he's got a whole. It's amazing how I figure if I'm doing this every morning for breakfast, that's going to help me out a lot. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the Breville for 30 minutes. And then I'll flip them for 10 minutes and I'll serve that with my soup. And, Dr. Rogers, he says, don't have a microwave even in your house. What do you guys think? Should I not be heating anything up with the microwave? I mean, I haven't been using it because I've been raw since July, but now I'm heating things again. So I'm like, okay, now what do I do about the microwave? Steven uses it. He says he doesn't think so, that it's any problem, but I'm just a little bit concerned about it. Just your opinions, please. I think I'll grab my bowl and chop. This bowl my sister got me for my birthday. It's, like a $20 bowl. So we didn't break the bank with that one. But hey, I chop and I don't have any worries about wrecking the bowl. All right, what did I do with it? Oh, here we go. So I'll just stick this. Last choice, Jean. Yeah. You don't worry about it, Karen. Okay. Jeannie, you warm things in the 3-quart Instapot. Flattening was a good idea, so they're not so wet. Oh, thanks, Kiefer. It's actually in the recipe. So the jury's still out. Sounds like. Some do, some don't. So here's my salad. It's getting dark, isn't it, you guys? Let's see, where's my light? There. Let there be light. So this is pretty small anyway. after all I ate yesterday, I was 111.6 yesterday morning, and this morning I was 111.8. So it's just amazing the difference it makes when you're eating good food rather than processed food. Huge difference. Dr. Greger says not to worry. I know, but Dr. Rogers sure worries. Got a microwave about a year ago. I questioned my decision, but I just popped popcorn in it for a snack. It was so convenient. I know, it is so convenient. That's the whole darn thing with all of this. Processed foods, fast food restaurants, it's the convenience. It's so nice. I mean, really, even Chef AJ, she loves the convenience of already chopped food from Trader Joe's, already mixed spices. I mean, it's like it doesn't change. Our lives are busy these days, and we still like your world, preparing everything. Chef AJ is always asking somebody, "Will you make it?" And I'll buy it from you. So I don't know if you can hear me above my chopping. Karen, what are you still doing here? You're supposed to be in your Zoom. We're done here. I'm not going to keep you guys on for 30 minutes. In fact, Steven and I are going to go walking at some point here. So I might let it cook for 30 minutes. And then when I come back, I'll do the second 10. Oh, thanks, Jean. I'm done anyway. That's chopped enough. So yeah, I'll chop that, and then I'll just stick the falafels on top of that. And I don't know if they'll look like this, though. That looks pretty darn good. But I'll take a picture of it and post it on my Facebook so you guys can see. I do love Dr. Rogers too, and he's like a gold hammer. He goes the distance. And they'll probably live to be 100. I listen to Anthony say how other people talk about avoiding this and avoiding that as if he doesn't do that. But he says to avoid some things. Yeah, like corn, soy, vinegar. Yeah. Anthony Williams is the medical medium. Hi, Gina. Kiefer says, my hubby says, unless you have a pacemaker, use it. Oh, huh. Does AJ have Anthony on? I don't think so. I don't think she's ever had Anthony Williams, the medical medium. Have you seen that? Yes, Karen, I've seen several YouTubes from Dr. Rogers too, and yeah. No one sits on top of it waiting for things to cook. Yeah, he says don't even have it in the same house. Hey, Jennifer. I'm making falafels, Jennifer. They're in the oven. Oh, that's great, Jennifer. Good to see ya. Oh, she has Rogers on. Yeah, she has Rogers on. He's a regular. Every second Sunday or third Sunday. Here, I can try to show you what they're cooking in the oven here. There they are. Kind of got the glare of the oven there. So, what channel? So, Jennifer, Diamond Story. Jennifer, let them know that's on Feel Fabulous Over 40. It's a replay for Wednesday at 4. What's the date, Jennifer? Joyce J. I cried at the end of one of his videos when he talked about not to blame ourselves for being sick. It's not our fault. He was so sweet, and I felt compassion for myself. Something I really need. Boy, that's for sure, Joyce J. I remember at one point someone telling me I was just merciless to myself, and it never occurred to me before. Oh, that's right. You have your interview on your channel with Michelle Shen. Yes, that's true. That one everybody can listen to. And it's It's a short story. The one on FFOF is amazing. I mean, I was just in awe and still am. So I'm done, you guys. Oh, I was going to open up this dragon fruit for those of you who are curious about dragon fruits. As they ripen, I go ahead and I open them up and I freeze them because they're for my smoothies. So when these parts start to get brown and it feels soft to the touch, that's when they're nice and ripe. Oh, cool. Jennifer did a dragon fruit video too, so that we got that to look forward to. So they slice very easily, and I think I'll use a different sheet here so it doesn't taste like garlic. And I just wanted to show you how they just scoop right out. Easy peasy. See? It just scoops right out. Like so. And I just scoop out the whole thing right up against the exterior. See? This one could have gone maybe another day or two, but it's plenty ripe. And they're very, very mild. They don't taste like a lot by themselves, but Jeannie was showing me they're very nutritious. Got lots of good stuff in them. So see, and you can clean the whole thing out. Isn't that awesome? And then I just chop it up and stick it in a little Ziploc. His liver smoothie calls for a half a cup, and I usually just put in a half of a dragon fruit. Like so. No taste, but good for us, and easy to toss into a smoothie or a salad. Yeah, I've never seen Chef AJ. I think that'd be fun, but he is kind of a nut on YouTube. He gets into a ramp. A rant, not a ramp, a rant. He rants about, how medical medium came up with this and that years ago, and they're just figuring it out now. And yeah, that's just the way it is. The medical field is way behind all this stuff. So it's awful going to your doctor and feeling like they just, haven't heard about anything yet. It's like you're going back in time when you go to your conventional medical doctor. I hope that's not true for all of us, and that some of you have found doctors that actually care about, keeping up with things. So there's my dragon fruit. And then I have to mark it because I always think, I'll know what this is later, and I never do once it's frozen. So Jennifer, to find your replay, go to your dashboard and you'll see replays. And then, okay, so when you're in replays, can you just can you do a search for Jennifer Diamond? Gosh, when was that? Tobias not making it easy for you, huh? To find your own replay. So thank you for joining me tonight. Thanks for joining me. Oh, July 2023. Yes, Joyce J. That one anybody can watch. Yeah. Yeah, Michelle is a doll. I just love her. I interviewed with her too a little while ago. Okay. I'm ending the stream. Great to see you all. You take care now.